There, got the old bike set up now. Got the little tripod in the back. I'm not going to be towing a trailer this time. Just getting logs today. Probably going to cut 3 to 2 logs. We shall see how it goes. I already got a couple trees in mind. This should wrap up all the logs I'll need for the first floor. I currently have 31 logs on the log bed, or between the two log beds, I have 31 logs. I'll need 34 logs in total. I have 31 there now, so I just need 3 more. I'm gonna try to get those 3 more today, but I'm not gonna haul them today. Just gonna harvest them today. So yeah, that's why I'm not towing a trailer. But yeah, I only need 3 more. These last 3 more logs should wrap up all the logs I'll need for the first story front and back walls. I need about 17 logs per wall. So these 34 logs will be the front and back of the cabin, at least for the first story. The second story will be like a half story, about maybe go up about 5 logs, then the roof will start. So a little bit bigger than the average loft, but not quite a second story. That's why I call it a half story. Yeah, and the logs for the first floor, I almost got them all, at least for the front and back. Obviously the 18 footers is how long the cabin will be, and I'll probably start storing those right there. Gonna need to get those too. Okay, well, I just arrived at the area I'm gonna be harvesting. Just parked the old bike there. It's gonna be walking in there. There's a couple of trees that way. Gonna have to pull them to the tree line. I usually just leave them there. Then I come back with the trailer and the whole setup to haul them back to the site. But yeah, I started from up there, just on that hill, just a little bit around the corner. I've come this way now. Might even start on that road now that the bears have gone to bed and gone to hibernate for the winter. Don't have to worry about meeting one. That's what stopped me from going down that road, and it's kind of made me on edge harvesting trees in this area. Well, I don't want to meet up with a bear, but thankfully I never did. Unlike that other section of bush a couple of years ago. Seemed to have like a bear encounter every week there. But here, no bears, thankfully. But yeah, gonna be harvesting trees here today. Probably do 3. If I can't do 3, then I'll do 2, and I'll haul them up to the tree line. Come get them tomorrow. Looks like that tripod didn't move too much. I just found this on the ground. It was actually, I was clearing up that area for more logs, and that was right in the dirt. I was like, holy crap, I could use that. That'd be perfect for my cargo rack, for a small cargo like this. Wouldn't trust it to hold down a log, but for a little thing like my tripod, it's no biggie. Alright, let's get to harvesting. Timber. She's down now. Still caught up in those little trees there. It's caught up in that other balsam fir and another poplar there. Yeah, not a lot of good options of where to down these trees. It's quite thick woodland. But she's down now. Low enough that I could cut it to size at least. Alrighty. Alright, well, I hauled that other one out of the bush. Just hauled it to the edge of the tree line. Be ready for when I bring the 8-wheeler set up here tomorrow. I already gotten started on this tree. Yeah, just gotta cut it down now. Cut that part. Hoping it falls here. Pathway of least resistance. Less trees to get caught up on, or it might fall into this little area with all these pine trees. Yeah, I'm hoping it falls there. But if it doesn't fall all the way to the ground, then I could pull it to the ground, just like I did with that tree. And here she goes. Nice. Exactly where I wanted it to. All the way to the ground too. Got stuck for a little bit, but it fell straight down to the ground. Awesome. I have no cameraman, so every time I do a shot like that, I do have to walk all the way back to the camera. Same goes for shots where you see me take off on the bike out of frame. I then have to run back and get the camera. Timber. And that is why you don't stand exactly right behind the tree. That's why I always walk off at least 12 to 15 feet. Alrighty, well that's it for today. 3 logs. Got them hauled to the tree line. And I'll come back with the 8-wheeler set up tomorrow and haul these guys out of here. Haul them back to the site. Once I haul them back to the site, I'll have 34 logs. That's enough to make the front and the back wall for the first story. I need 17 logs per wall. I now have the 17 logs. I just need to haul the final 3, and that'll be it for the front and back wall. I still need to harvest the 18 footers. I already have 23 stored and peeled, but I'll need to make up the rest. I needed 34 for the first floor. I already have 23 stored, so I'll need to get at least 8 to 9 more of 18 footers. But yeah, I got all the 14 footers at least for the first story. I will have to worry about the second story now too. For the second story, I'm only going to go up about maybe 5 logs. So for the 2 front and back wall on the second story, I'll need 10 logs in total. So 10 more 14 footers, but I got all the ones for the first story already. Yeah, I'll need to do the same for the 18 footers. But got all the ones for the first story, at least for the front and back wall. Just gotta get them to the site tomorrow. Yep, losing daylight. Alright, I gotta go back for my jacket and axe. Alright, bike is loaded up. Got the trolley in the back. And I got my tripod so I could film things. Gonna be trying to add 3 more logs to that bed. There's 31 logs on there currently. So gonna be looking to bring it up to 34. And that'll be enough for my front and back walls on the first story. Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, just wanted to make sure it's recording. Here on location. Got here with my old bike. Undid the straps, took out the tripod. The logs that I have to be moving. You saw me harvest them and get them to the tree line the other day. There they are. Just got to get them out of the ditch now and onto the road. Well, the setup is loaded up again. Just got done unloading log 32 on to get log 33. Alrighty, well, I got my bag packed here. Got the bike set up. Not going to be towing any logs today. Last time I left off, there was 34 logs on the bed. I'm going to be getting a couple more 14 footers today. I was going to be getting some 18 footers, but I thought, let's just get these 14 footers out of the way. Once they're out of the way, I won't even have to worry about them anymore. Just have to worry about getting one size of log, and they'll be the 18 footers. But let's get these 14 footers out of the way first. Yeah, I need to harvest at least maybe 10 to 12 more. You'll see once I get to 10 logs. I'll see if I want to go up to 12. But yeah, that's the agenda today. Gonna get some more 14 footers. No towing today though, just harvesting. It's got the old bike here. Just parked it in the ditch, not too far off from the road. I'll be hauling the logs up to here. Ooh, when I was coming in here, got whacked right in the eye. Well, first it hit my face, then it went and hit my eye. Got whacked by a little branch. Ooh, that hurt. I'm glad. I just checked my eye in the mirror and it's okay. That hurt though. I was closing my eye there for a minute, but it's okay now. Holy. I know I should put on eye protection when I'm cutting trees down, but I'll never expect to have to put eye protection on for just walking in the bush. That branch came out of nowhere. Anyways, gonna be chopping 2 trees down today, maybe a third if I can find one that's usable. But yeah, two logs is what I'm going for today. 2 14 footers. Alright, well, let's get cutting. Yeah, I walked about 20 feet into the woods. You can still see the road there. I'm thinking about taking this tree. You can see it's pretty crooked there. See that shape there. Thinking of cutting up above it. Right there should be a good usable log. If I can use the lower chunkier end, I will. But yeah, I'm more so looking right there. So yeah, I'll have to double cut this log. Cut it once to get it down, then cut it at that crooked end. Alright, well, let's get started. Timber. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, no, she's going. Yeah, she's going. Oh, spooky. Yeah, didn't want to fall at first, but it eventually fell. It's stuck right now. Could probably just shake it and it'll come loose. Doesn't look like it's too stuck, but if I have to use the levers, I could use the levers. Just gonna give it a quick shake. Gonna do it from a safe distance though. I really gotta be careful, make sure that that old butt end there doesn't slip off the stump and land on my foot. Gonna be careful of that. I'm gonna try to get this tree loose. Okay, I got a lever rigged up there. I'm gonna pull on that rope. I got it attached to the very tippy top of that lever. Gonna knock this log off the stump. Maybe that will make it fall all the way to the ground. But I'm not sure yet. I'll probably have to nudge it loose a little more. But just knocking it off this stump might make it go all the way to the ground. Gonna see. Using a lever and a rope to make this safe. Don't want it to freaking fall on my foot. Even with my steel toe boots, it would probably smash my foot. I moved it with just the axe, holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna Well, it's off the stump now at least. Probably just gotta prop the lever up underneath there and start moving it this way. It looks like it wants to fall, like it almost fell there. So probably just move it a couple of times with the lever and it'll just fall right to the ground. What did I tell you? That lever is magic. She's down now. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be attempting to down this tree next. I'm hoping it falls in between these pine trees, but it may want to fall there instead. Cut the notch so that it falls this way. It'd be nice if it even fell this way. It has a pretty clear path. But yeah, I'm hoping it falls there, but if it falls there, it's good too. If it falls there, it might get stuck in those pine trees, but I could easily knock it loose. If it falls there, it would probably have a clear path. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, seeing as the log that I need is right there. Okay, well, let's down this tree. She's going. Ah, she got stuck. No surprise there though. I think I'll just rig up the lever and yank it loose like I did the last log. Well, the tree is now cut to size. You can see it diverts into two there. Just cut it there. I got a nice 14-footer now. Pretty chunky 14-footer. No rot. Nice, good usable tree. Nice and chunky too. Just gotta haul it out of here now. Same with the second log of the day. Haul this one out of here. See if I have time for that one. If I don't, I'll come back for it tomorrow. Haul it to the edge of the tree line then. But yeah, I'm gonna haul this one now. The hardest one to move out of the way first. It's the chunkiest, so it'll be the hardest to move. Let's get to it. Alright, that's 2 logs of the day. Got them hauled to the tree line. They'll be ready for me to pull out of here with the old trailer. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow if the weather's still good. That's it for today though. Losing daylight pretty fast. Gonna pack up and call her a day. Well, it is a new day. Just arrived on location. Gonna be hauling these 2 logs out of the bush today. Yeah, got the old bike here, got my tripod. Didn't bring the axe this time because I do not plan on downing another tree today. Today is just about moving them. I find this works the best. Choosing a specific day to cut and haul them to the tree line than just hauling them out of the bush the next day or hauling them to the site the next day. Seems to work quite well, so I'm sticking to it. Gonna be hauling these logs out of the bush. Get the hardest ones to move out of the way first though. Finally got that old beauty to the log pile. That was a pretty chunky log. It's the hardest one to move. Usually like to get the hardest ones out of the way first, just so that they're not something I have to come back to. Anyway, just got one more log to move for today. I already got this loaded up and strapped down. Just gotta ride to the site now. Only about 1 kilometer away from here. Well, it takes about 3 minutes. A new day, another day to add some more logs to the pile. Not going to be towing logs today. Another day of harvesting. I'll just cut down the trees I need today, haul them to the edge of the tree line, then tow them the next morning. Seems to be working out good, so I'm going to keep with that. Yeah, should take me up to 38 logs today. At 36 currently. Another hung up tree. That's okay. Nothing the old lover can't solve. Well, it seems that's about as low as I'm gonna get it. That's good enough. I'll just delimit and cut it to size where it's at right now. Okay. That's log 37. On to log 38. Alright, so that's log 37. This will be log 38. I already downed this tree earlier. I'm pretty sure I downed it off camera. Alright, this one right here. You can see all that rot in the center. This was that tree. I cut up a little higher up, about a foot or two, a couple feet up. And look at that, the wood is nice and usable still. So, this will be log 38. Already downed it. It's already delimbed. Did that another day. I just have to cut it to size now. Awesome. I was hoping this log would be usable. I remember cutting into it and seeing all that rot and being discouraged because it's a small tree. So there's only so much I can trim off it. That's about as far as I want it to go Wouldn't want to go any further because then the tree really starts to taper up there. But for these 14 footers, it should be okay. 14 footers are not that big. If it was for the 18 footers there, this log wouldn't be usable. Haul those logs to the edge of the tree line, come back with the old trailer in 8-wheeler setup tomorrow so I can haul these guys back to the site. But just haul them to the tree line for the day. I'll come back and haul them all the way to the site tomorrow. It's been a good day. Good day. 2 new trees. Almost 40 logs now. This log 38. Well, today's the day to go get those 2 logs that I harvested. Ooh, it's a chilly one today. Yeah, first day over. It's actually below freezing. Solid ice here. I think it's -2 right now, 2 degrees Celsius. Not sure what that would be in Fahrenheit. But yeah, -2 degrees Celsius right now. It did snow a little bit yesterday, but none of it stayed on the ground. Alright, well, let's get to moving.